Today, we will create a password manager and generator in Rails 7. We will use active record encryptions to accomplish this goal. Active record encryptions exist to protect sensitive information in your application. Active record encryptions enables granular control of data accessing your application and services consuming data from your application. To begin, we first create our Rails application, which I have created here. Then, we run bin Rails db encryption init. This will generate our application keys, what we'll use to encrypt our data in our application. We can run it multiple times, and you can see it gives us different keys. So what we'll do is we're just going to copy this. And then we'll open our Rails credentials files. We'll do that editor through editor, nano, Rails, credentials, edit. I'm just going to paste this right here. Once we do that, we can save it. Once we've done that, we can now scaffold the data, scaffold our data that we want in our database. So to that, we'll do Rails generate scaffold. And for this, we'll call it profile. We'll have a website of type string, username of type string, password of type string, and password length of type string, or the password length of type integer. Let's just destroy this. Change this to integer. Then we run Rails db migrate. Beautiful. Then we update our routes. We can reset our root of our application to profiles index. So once you come here, you can see we want to create a website, a new profile. We can give it a URL, username, and password, the password length we want to generate. Our next step is to update our form. Since we want to be generating passwords on the fly, once we also generate passwords for us, we'll delete this here. It doesn't have a password field. And then for the password length, we'll set the min to 8, and we'll set the max to, let's say, 25. So once we refresh this, so yeah, password length, that's good. And then our next step will be to update our controller. So we go to our profiles controller, and right about here, we will use secure ROM to generate passwords for us. So secure ROM is a Ruby library that we can use that comes installed with Rails. So we can go secure random dot alpha numeric, and we set this to the password length. and do profile password is equal to this. So what we're doing here is we are generating a secure alphanumerical string based on the length that we've given in our parameters here, and we assign that to, and once we do that, we assign our password to this. And similarly, we also create a method for our update here. If the profile has been updated, let's say if the URL has changed or we want to change the password, we can come here and can do profile.update password. We can go again, secure random alpha numeric. That profile. We set this to pass and use password length here. This should be alphanumeric. Final step for this, that we review our module. Active record encryption makes it easy for us to encrypt fields in our database. It's simply just to encrypt title, and that would be it. So for here we go encrypts encrypts password, and there we go. So let's try this out. Let's say yahoo.com. We want our username to be Adam, and our password length, we give it 12. This is simply because we did not restart our server. So let's go again. So yahoo.com. There we go. Our password has been generated for us. Password length. If we click on edit again, we undefined method update. See a typo here. So we go to profiles controller. Let's be an L here. If we do update, you can see once again we have our alphanumerical password. You can also look at our database. Profile.last. You can see the password is filtered. Profile.last.password.